Could I ask first whether there'll be any questions from Romanian journalists in Romania? Yeah. There will. Okay, so the headset is there, channel 2 for English. We'll do questions from any Spanish journalists right at the end of the press conference, please. If I could see a show of hands from journalists so we can know where we're going, and please give your name and organisation before the question. Pep, thank you.
Hi Pep, we know that Claudio Bravo is on a flight over to Manchester. How hopeful are you having him available to face West Ham at the weekend?
So again, good morning. So weekend, I cannot deny what everybody knows. So Barcelona, it was the first 1 week or 10 days ago who announced the contacts with Manchester City, but I'm sorry guys, so when the deal is complete or not complete, after I will be open to answer about one player in that moment is not our player.
Can we also then ask you about Joe Hart once again and his future, what this is going to mean for him? I mean, is he any chance of starting the game tomorrow night, or has progress been made in terms of a possible move away from the club?
He has chance, to play tomorrow.
Would that likely be his last game for the club?
I don't know. I said many times, so it's player of us until 31 of this month, and all the players are here, are our players, are my players, and I work with them like it's no end. So, and after we're going to speak about absolutely everything, and the situation with Joe, you spoke clear, I think, the last 2 press conferences about that.
Have there been any inquiries for Joe?
Sorry?
Have there been any inquiries for Joe? Have any clubs come in for him?
I don't know about the negotiations. I'm sorry, I'm not able to do that, to speak, because I don't know what's going on. So.
And just to check on the players who have been injured and were out training today, Sane, Gundogan and company, how close are they for full fitness now?
So long time injuries, especially Vincent and Ilkay. Gundogan, Sanet was a little bit problem, so he will be fit for the next. Now we have this week, and after 10 days to work with them, the training sessions are real good to improve their physical conditions, and hopefully, when we come back for the national break, he will be full part of our training sessions.
We've seen a few comparisons with John Stones and Gerard Piqué. I just wondered, do you see Stones developing the same way as Piqué now?
Gerard is a reality on the world football, one of the best, maybe the best central defenders in the world. And Joe is a huge young player with a long road in front of him, a lot of perspectives to get him better, and we are here to help him. But Gerard, he made absolutely everything in the world football, and John is a start to create his own career, and hopefully in this club for a long time.
Hi, from Romania. I have actually 2 questions for you. First of all, tomorrow the match is not that important. It is important, but I think the qualification is already decided. But I was wondering if you have seen any player from Steaua who could play in Premier League, notably because there are transfer rumors about Nicolae Stanciu, the player who wears the number 10 shirt, that he could play for Southampton, for example, or there are offers for him from Premier League, and if you think he could adapt in Premier League. Mm-hmm. And the second question, I understood that Hagi will be visiting your academy. What can you tell us about that?
About the Stanciu, and I don't have doubts what I saw in the European and when I analyzed the Steaua Bucharest in this period. So about his quality, he has quality to adapt here. So if he comes, welcome to England. So no doubt about his quality. And about Gigagi, it's always a pleasure to see old friends. So he was I saw him with Popescu in Bucharest the day before the game. And I know because I received a text message, he's coming here, and maybe next days, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow maybe I don't have too many times, but day after tomorrow maybe we have time to come here and see. And I promise he sooner or later we are flying to Romania to see his academy, and we are delighted. Our delight is here.
Pep, sorry to ask you another question about Joe. It is just because he's England's #1 keeper, or used to be. We saw pictures of you in conversation with him on the training ground, and then he walked off and it had finished. Could we just ask what that was about? Was it about possibility of playing tomorrow? Was it about what he has to do?
I had to have an excellent relation with Joe. We were clear. Him with me, I with him. And we spoke about football.
So if I was to put a bet on Joe Hart playing tomorrow, would I win?
He has chance to play. It's the same like we did, like Angus and the other one. So.
And could Yaya come in as well?
Yeah, can be as well. There's a chance to play. Yeah.
Pep, just on Raheem Sterling again, I know you spoke about him last week, but he went to Stoke, he was roundly booed by the home supporters, yet he still managed to produce. And he's been under a lot of scrutiny, he's had a lot of criticism as well. At a personal level, have you spoken to him about that and about how to deal with it all?
Wow, and the fans make boos because they know how good he is. He don't create indifference to the people. So he showed me from this time he's strong, mentally strong. Just want for us from the beginning focus in his job, in the game. That's all. When that's going to happen, he will make a good things for us and for the national team from England. So I'm pretty sure of that. When they just focus and when the people stop to talking about him, what happened off the pitch, and just talking about him, what happened on the pitch, when Raj make on the pitch, everything is going well. I'm pretty sure of that.
Hello, Pep. You had quite a lot of young players in training with the squad today. Is this an opportunity to give some of them some Champions League experience? Yeah,
we are 29 players to enter in session, 28 players. So it's not difficult, because it's difficult for me to give. Not to get a line-up, to leave players who deserve to play, not in the leagues or not in the play. But of course we played these tough games in the last week because Sunderland was tough until the last minute. The people think about Steaua Bucharest was easy, but it was not easy because the travel and everything. And we played really, really good. That's why we won. And we saw, better than me what does it mean to go to Stoke City away and play there against them. And of course, tomorrow I'm going to make, I don't know how many players, but some rotations about the players to play, because they deserve to play, because I am so confident with all of the players. And the other one, the players who play a lot of minutes and don't make a good preparation in the preseason, make a training sessions to prepare our important game against West Ham. And after a national break, and pray to come back health, safe, to prepare, of course, the second part of the season, the next month.
Adrian Costeu, Pro TV Romania. 2 questions for you, Mr. Guardiola. First of all, you said after the first game that that City wasn't through, already qualified after a 5-0 win. That was surprising for the Romanian media and for the Romanian fans. Why did you say that? And
I have a lot of respect for the opponents, and I know what's happening in the football. In football, everybody knows it's done until it's not done. So, of course, we start with 5-0. So better than that is almost impossible. We are so happy on that. We are delighted on that. But why we don't respect the opponent and take serious our opponent, and we play to try to win the game? And so I saw many times. I saw finals the Champions League in the halftime, experienced team like Milan, 3-0. So the final is done, and after Liverpool won the game, won the final, the Champions League. And that Milan was Maldini, Cafu, and a more experienced guys. So I know we have a huge advantage, so we are there. Our preseason was focused to prepare the team, especially for this game. why we're going to play tomorrow thinking it's done. It's not done. It's 90 minutes with a big advantage. We are delighted of that, but I said to the players, I'm sorry guys, we are not already in the Champions League. We are fast, almost in Champions League, but we are not already. So we have to play 90 minutes. You have to respect Steaua Bucharest and play seriously. Our people is another challenge to getting better in our game, to know each other. So I don't like. I'm sorry, I don't like to play the game. So when the people say it's easy, it's finished, no, because everything can happen. We can play and maybe 10 minutes is red card, penalty red card, 1-0. The second half another red card, and everything can happen. So take seriously, play the game, and of course we have to. We are okay in a very good position.
And the second question, you've met also with Adrian Mutu when you were training in Dinamo Stadium. Do you think that he can become a coach?
If he wants. If he wants, he has desire, and he loves this game. Why not? Of course, the players who were football players before had advantage, good experience, but it depends on Adrian. If he wants, okay, I would like to see him soon there.
Pep, in terms of your squad, when the transfer window is closed, how many players do you want to work with? I know there are a lot of matches, but there did seem to be a lot of players out there.
I like to play in the short players, in the short squad. I like to have 3, 4, 5 players and multifunctional players to play in different positions. That you can have less players, but handle less players is easier for the players, for the coaches, for the club. But it's not going to happen for 2 reasons, because we have a huge squad right now, and they have a contract and have to respect their positions. And second one, the Premier League, I think, I don't have much experience on that, but I think it's much more games, more physical games, and we need more players. So that's why we'll have a novice squad to compete for all the competitions. But exactly number, I don't know.
Hi Pep, given the sort of disrupted pre-season and the difficulties because of the Euros, etc., has your start actually gone better than you hoped so far? Is it better? Because of the 5-0, the way you're beating teams?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter for the result, of course. The results help us, to be more calm. So I don't know what happened, what would have happened if we would have not been able to win the games. I know exactly what happened about all the situations we have in the team, but in terms always in my team, the second team, Barcelona and Bayern Munich, and now I just can assure something. My players run, so I don't know why, but my players run, and after we have to try to play as good as possible to achieve the result or to win the games. But first is play good. But first to play good, you have to run. And I was pretty sure on that, that we were able to do that. After, when in some moments we play really, really good, it's just for the quality of the intelligence of this player. You can make a training session, you can say this or that, but when they don't understand quickly, you need more time. And most of the players, they got it quickly. That's why we a little bit surprised about how fast in some moments our 3 official games we play really, really good. Not in 90 minutes, but that is normal. But how stable they are. For example, I was surprised because after 1-2 in Stoke City, after 2-3 minutes, we have 40 minutes left. We concede 1 goal for the corner from Joe Allen and a save from in the first post from Joe Willie. So that's all. So that's happened. That was really, really, really good. So in terms in game, you have to improve a lot. So yesterday I saw the game again in Stoke City, and I saw many things you have to improve. But in other time, for the short time we were together, we made a very good things. That's why I am confident. When the spirit remains in that way, and solidarity, and and help each other, so we can make the good things.
Two more questions in English, just here and here, and then we'll do the Spanish ones.
Hi Pep, can you just explain to us why you feel it's important tactically to have a goalkeeper who can pass it out and start a move upfield?
So I grew up, I explained before, so I grew up how important is build up in my idea from football. I grew up from the 13 years old about that, the reason why is important. And when I saw the games, and every time we make a good build up, we create a chance, two chances, our transitions, offensive, defensive, are quickly, immediately, we win the ball again. And when you put long balls, okay, we can win the balls, but maybe sometimes I have that experience. As fast as possible goes, as fast as possible come back. And that's why I try to insist to the players how important it is in the process. So we need time to get in better about our goal kick, about our build up, or 4 in the back or 3 in the back, to create some movements, to give confidence to our Kevin De Bruyne. Always is the idea, but that is not for romantic issue. No, it's because when you create a good build up, Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva, Fabian Delphi, Touré, Sterling, and Nolito, Jesus, and our forward players receive the ball in better conditions, and that is the reason why, not else. So have the ball is not because have the ball for has the ball. It's only for one reason, to create more chances and concede few. That is the reason why, not because have the ball for have the ball is nothing. It's always have the ball for an idea. I would like to have 90 minutes of ball. I know most of the trainers or managers I don't like the ball. I prefer to punish you in the contract. It's well done. Okay, it's perfect. I'm completely opposite. So always I work just to have the ball as much as possible. But after one idea to attack better, to concede better, few counterattacks for the opponent. That is the reason why I work a lot. And when you can make build up for the goalkeeper, central defender, fullbacks, holding midfielders, everything is fluid. Everything it's easier for everybody. And always there are reasons why. The pitch is big, and always when we move in the same way between each other, the space is always there. The space is always there, and they know, they see it on video, they see itself in the training sessions, in the games. The space is there, and sometimes it don't happen because it's just 1 month or 1.5 months together. That it will need more time, but I am pretty sure sooner or later we are going to get it.
Bakary Sagna didn't train this morning, is that right? Bakary Sagna, does he have a...
It's not
available.
It's not available.
And what's the extent of his injury, and when do you expect him?
I think now he's injured, and West Ham is not possible to play, and hopefully in the next game in Old Trafford can be ready.
After the break, after the international break.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we'll do a couple of questions in Spanish. Carlos will come and sit at the top and translate.
You can pots sentar quan estem aquí.
Què tal? Bona tarda, Pep. En els 2 primers partits de Lliga hem vist com els laterals adopten posicions més interiors en la sortida de la pilota. Creus que és una variant que pretens instal·lar durant tota la temporada?
No. A vegades juguen dintre, a vegades juguen fora. No es mouen sempre dintre i no es mouen sempre fora. Depèn de l'oponent i depèn de les qualitats dels jugadors. A vegades els posem dintre, a vegades els posem fora.
So the question was, in the first two Premier League games, you have used your fullbacks as midfielders. Do you pretend to keep doing that throughout the whole season? So the answer was sometimes they play inside, sometimes they play outside. It's not always gonna be like that. It's gonna depend on the opponent, and it's gonna depend basically on the rival and the other players, the rival players, if we are gonna keep using that or not.
Pep, et volia preguntar per al Kevin De Bruyne, que és un jugador que en els equips que havia jugat, sobretot a Alemanya, tant a Bremen com a Wolfsburg, que eren tots conjunts més de transició ràpida en defensa-atac, i una mica com creus que s'està adaptant més en aquest joc més d'elaboració, més de posició?
És un jugador fantàstic que s'adapta perfectament a la forma que volem jugar. Té molta qualitat.
I si el veus també jugant per fora, tant
Sí,
per
pot
fora
jugar.
com per dins.
El veig més per dintre, però pot jugar per fora. Sí.
So the question was about Kevin De Bruyne. In his previous teams, he has played in squads or teams with more counter-attack tactics. So how is he adapting to this new kind of a style with more build-up, with more possession of the ball? And the answer was De Bruyne, he's a great player. He adapts pretty well to our way of play. Sometimes he's going to play inside, but I prefer for him to play outside.
Okay, thanks guys. I'll return with Kelechi shortly. Thank you.
Thank you.